Here, that's me, that right there, token vaping. How's it going, guys? Today's juice review is another new addition to my rotation of review videos. As you all know, watching my different videos, I am trying to shorten the amount of time that each video is to make them a little bit easier to watch. And so I'm trying to do a rotation and basically just do a circle around of each company and do a flavor at a time so everybody gets consistent, but you know, everybody gets their own turn as well. So I'm trying to put a little bit more emphasis on specific flavors as opposed to trying to cram multiple flavors into one video. So today's juice review is from the company Secretary of Vape. And yes, that is a secretary and that is a politician, boss, any variation that you want to use it for. But the woman is basically the dominating force behind this, and one of the reasons for it, which I have a lot of respect for, which is really cool, just because it's not common in the business world, but Secretary of Vape is female owned and operated. There aren't a whole lot of companies in the vaping world, you know, that is completely owned and operated by females. So that's one thing that does make them a little bit unique. The other thing that's really cool about this company is that they offer their flavors in two forms. You can get it in a 70-30 mix or you can get it in a max VG. Not something that's commonly done among vaping juice companies as well. So given that option definitely makes them stand out a little bit more also. And they were able, I apologize. I was able to get the Max VG forms, which I prefer anyway, so it's definitely a plus for me as well. Now, as you can see, the bottles are really cool because it has more of a historical point to it. As you can see, the We the People right there in the background, and then it's got more of like a government type seal on it. It says Max VG here in the corner. It does have the name of the flavor, the Monroe, which is a honeydew melon dipped in vanilla custard. And then it just says Secretary of Vape, exceptional flavors. Bottle size is a 30 ml with a 3 nicotine, and it's hard to see on camera, but they have a batch code right there, which is really cool. So if there is ever an issue with a specific bottle or flavor, they can actually narrow it down to a specific batch and see if it was a fluke or if there may have been something wrong with that batch itself. So it does help if there is any type of an issue. As I said, this is the 30 ml bottle. They also do offer a 120 ml, and they do offer nicotine levels in a 0, a 1.5, a 3, and a 6. Now, they are on Instagram, and you can check them out at their own website at secretaryofvape.com. So, it is a first vape, first review, and I did leave the seal on there so that you can see that. So that I'm going to go ahead and bust this open, and we're going to go from there. Now, real quick, as I always state in my videos, basically, I just try to be as informative as I can with the flavors. My opinion, you know, is going to differ from any other vapor out there. Nobody has the same taste preferences. Nobody has the same taste palette. So I'm not trying to impose my will or my viewpoint on anything, on anybody. I'm just basically just trying to let you know how I react to it and how I take to the flavors there. So hopefully it gives you a little more of an informative base to go off of. And that's all it is. So, go ahead and pop that open, and we're going to open the bottle. Ooh, that's actually a nice combination because you get the hit of the honeydew. And I do like the honeydew melon, but as you all know, I'm also a really big custard fan too. But if you've ever had honeydew melon, you know that smell. It is very distinctive, which you get right off the bat with this, but you also get the creaminess of the custard as well. That's actually a really nice mix. So I'm actually really looking forward to this now. And as I just literally wicked this right before the video to show fresh cotton, because Texas Tough Cotton is the only cotton that I use. It works really well for me. It's really durable. It holds flavor really well. And it's a more enjoyable cotton than a lot of the other ones that I've tried. Now, there are other ones out there, obviously, that I have not tried, so I am working on that as well. But on Instagram, it's Texas Tough Cotton. So I'm going to go ahead and juice this up, and we're going to get going on the vape. Now, while I juice this real fast, I just, as always, like to state, if you ever purchase an item and there is any type of security protocol on it, whether it's a wrap, a seal, tape, cap, lid, flap, doesn't matter what it is. But if something is there and meant to be there for security purposes, safety purposes, health purposes, and anything about it just makes you feel uneasy or second guess it or question it, just for your own sake, don't use it. Contact the shop that you got it from, contact the company that makes it, contact the distributor that ships it out, contact whoever you have to, and let them know what's going on so that they can take steps to rectify the situation and get you the product in the proper form that it's meant to be in. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, it's about your health and safety. So just be safe. You know you better than anybody else. So just keep an eye out on your stuff. That's all. So I'm going to go ahead and juice this up just a slight bit more. And do a quick little pre-burn. That actually smells really, really good. And I'm hoping the Max VG definitely helps with the smoothness and the heaviness of the vape, so that should make it much more enjoyable, at least for me. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit more, and we will vape. Go ahead, put my cap on there, and as always, I am vaping at 75 watts. This is the Monroe from Secretary of Vape. Definitely see that Max VG come into play. That is awesome. Solid clouds. Pop a little bit more juice in here. Just get that working into the cotton. So, the Monroe. This Max VG on this flavor is absolutely amazing. The Honeydew Melon, you most definitely get right off the bat. I mean, you get that crispness of the bite to the melon, but that vanilla custard just comes in just at the right moment and just smooths the whole thing out, and it is a really smooth, enjoyable all-day vape. Guaranteed. There is no throat hit whatsoever. I am a huge fan of this. On my token scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this an easy, at least 9.5. And the only reason why I'm not giving it the full 10 is just because, although I do like Honeydew, it is not my favorite go-to flavor with a custard, but it is very hard to point out something wrong with this flavor, as long as you like Honeydew and Custard. If you're a fan of either one, definitely give this flavor a try. This is an awesome vape. And the clouds are so dense. Look at that. I mean, this Max VG is amazing because it definitely covers up. Gone. Disappeared. There I am. That is awesome. This is a great flavor. It is a great vape. The clouds are immense. No throat hit, very smooth. Both flavors pop. It is just an all-around, really well done flavor. So Secretary of Vape, my hat's off to you, literally. Thank you so very much for this opportunity. Look forward to the other videos that I do for your other 2 flavors that I was able to get. Huge opportunity and privilege. Thank you guys so much. Definitely check them out, secretaryofvape.com, and definitely on Instagram. I'm not sure how the 70-30 style is gonna fit, but I'm telling you right now, the Max VG version of this flavor is very impressive. So definitely check them out if you're looking for a good solid all-day vape. As always, I'm Token Vaping here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest. Anything that you guys want to know about vaping that'll help better enhance your vaping experience, that's my point of why I do this. So anything that I can do to help out, anywhere any way that I can direct you to who you need to talk to, any way that I can answer something for you, a particular video that you're looking to see. Definitely let me know. I will do everything that I can to help, because it's all about supporting each other and it's all about the enjoyment of vape. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. Vape on, vape strong, and have a good night.